What is up guys, Wraec here with a new video, and today I've got something really special for you guys because we are going to try out my first 5-star hero at S tier. And of course I'm talking about Dominator. I don't know if he's like the first 5-star hero for everybody. I think you get like some 5-star hero at the start, a rather crappy one at that. And for me that was Dominator, and I thought this was like a really strong hero. And in some games, I mean, the first hero that you get in some gacha games is quite alright. In AFK John, you get Cessia. Cessia is a pretty cool hero. Here you get Dominator, and well, I thought he was really strong. I don't know about you. And today I randomly acquired this guy at S tier, asked in the Discord, hey guys, should I make a video about this? And people were like, oh yes, of course you should. And honestly, I think he looks pretty cool. I can kind of understand why I thought that this guy is probably a really strong hero. I mean, he has like this blue burning axe. Honestly, that's a really cool design piece. I don't know why they don't do this more often, like this burning effect. I mean, it's not super HD or anything, but it just looks cool. What do you guys think? Tell me down in the comments. I think it's kind of cool. I think they should do this on some Transcendence heroes. So, design-wise, gets a 10 out of 10 for me. Gets a 10 out of 10 for me. It just works. Head, maybe not, but okay, rest works. Great. Now the question is, can he do anything? And I want to try him with you guys in Shadow SL. Shadow Hero after all, we can try him there. I set us all up already, but we're going to go through the abilities first. And before we go there, it's like a really cool copy, honestly. We have 8.8k SS tier attack, 5000 soul power on there as well. Holy damage, Gk+Defier. I don't know if somebody had this copy before and just tried to get like really anything out of it and rolled for Gk+Defier holy damage. But we are going to use this in this video. Obviously, this copy is not going to stick around on my account. We are going to see this in this video. I doubt he can do anything. Sadly. He has quite some problems, this dude. Stat-wise, we do have a stone. We have like a crit stone. I thought it would be quite alright for this. We don't really have proper gear. Maybe we swap that out later on. We do have a good amount of speed. We do have good skill damage. Precision is kind of meh, but we can't get V4 on this guy. Neither can we set him into a home. And neither, of course, do we have the nice extra stats from a Transcendence hero. So this is what we got, this is what we work with. Warrior also not really any crit boost, but we do have 40% crit at 83% crit damage, and of course the innate 98% armor break that just come from the armor break star spawn that gives extra bonus to shadow heroes. So we're nearly at 100% there. 28 damage reduction could be better, but we'll see why his stats are so bad when we get into the abilities. First, we have an ult, 214% damage against backline enemies. Isn't too bad for a hero of this time. Like 214% is not a lot. We see like hundreds of thousands on heroes like RFW, but it's okay. 38% chance to freeze. Freeze somehow super rare. And restore self 600% of attack HP. It's kind of funny that we have freeze there, because we could think about using, where is it actually? We could think about using apparition, because it also has a chance to freeze, and when we freeze targets, we do 120% bonus damage against them. It's probably not worth it. I mean, we can't deal any bonus damage to the boss with that, but we could try. I mean, we should, honestly, because, I mean, you never use apparition, so why not? No, let's do that. Then we have the second ability, HP plus 40%, precision plus 20, and that is, yeah, that is a sadness if we are honest. HP plus 40, okay, it's kind of a lot. Precision plus 20, it's just like two stats. It's like just like two stats. I mean, who's the newest hero? That would be Finn, right? Let's check out Finn. 10-star stats. I don't even own him. We have attack, control, immunity, block speed. It's like 4 stats there. We have another hero to compare to. Attack, crit damage, control, immunity, speed. So we're like 4 stats nowadays. 2 stats seems like super weak, if I'm honest. And then we have this ability, which is so bad. Whenever a foe triggers block, restore self 75% of attack HP. Yeah. I mean, like, okay, if an enemy blocks, you kind of want to avoid that with precision. And they gave him precision. So this guy has extra precision so enemies don't block, and has an ability that triggers when enemies block. Yeah. 75% of attack, by the way, is also nothing. That means whenever an enemy blocks, we restore like 70 million HP to our 8.2 billion HP pool, which is like a 1% HP restoration. 1% of our HP gets restored. So if we find 100 enemies that block, we can heal from 0 to 4. That's nice. Last ability, each attack restores self 112% of attack HP. So yeah, we do have extra restoration. They don't say basic attack, so it doesn't have any ability that changes the basic attack, it seems. Which would also mean that, yeah, his basic attack is literally a basic attack, dealing 100% damage to slot 1. So yeah, not much to get there. I think we just go ahead and try him out, go into the Sealand. We are at Sealand 35. I think we're going to try him there. Front row, obviously. Obviously, we're going to go for that. I think we're also going to go... we're also going to go for Ithaca. Ithaca, some extra damage. Was thinking about, do we also go Ticks? Kinda wanna go Ticks. Let's go like this. Yeah, I think that's good. And let's swap to Apparition here, because we never use that. I think that's interesting, yeah. I think that's really interesting. The Ticks is sadly going to die. Ticks is really one of those heroes where I still want to go for like an A tier or something and just show how good he is. Because in some stages he's really good. They had to change the whole game up for this guy. And I kind of want to explain why. Ticks would be a really good video, I think. Let's start this. Let's get a look. Okay. They do good damage. We have an A and B on this guy. We have freeze going, okay. Okay, we got some freeze, ladies and gentlemen. So that's pretty cool. They broke out. Come on. Come on, okay, we got a kill. Restoration, please. Oh, we really got no HP restoration at all on this guy. Maybe we have to go with the crown. I don't know if it's just like that our precision style. Do they even have block? Do they have block? I will have to find that out in a second. Once this fight ends, we're going to find this out. Didn't hit the one guy that was frozen, so the apparition really never came into effect. I think we have to find stuff out now. Okay, I checked, and those guys, according to TussiBot on my server, which by the way you guys can use on my Discord server, there is TussiLagoBot, and you can find out stuff about them if you got a membership for the channel. You can also use some enhanced perks in there and get some extra stuff, and there's enemy stats for some of the lower stages in there. We sadly can't get it anymore, but for those stages 35 and stuff, it is still in there, and told me there is no block. So those guys can't even block, which means this ability of him to heal when enemies block is completely pointless, and thus we can't really do anything with it. Next up, I think Apparition's not really doing it. Maybe we better go with Line. It was an attempt, but I don't think we have the capabilities to freeze at the right spot. We now have a crown equipped. That's a big difference. Like, that's a difference you really don't see too much anymore. Freeze isn't too bad. I mean, we got a ton of control immunity star spawns here. So that's something, I guess. I don't know how that's going to work out now. Okay. Crown's still doing well, very well. Ooh, Backcrow really getting shred. A little bit afraid there. Got one kill. And seems like he's really just attacking one singular enemy. The frontmost singular enemy, basically. With 100% attack damage. And due to his passive, he's also healing a little bit. So that is really quite sad for basic attack. Basic attacks have become really good in this game somehow. But I remember them being this bad. So it's not really surprising to me. But yeah, on this hero, I don't know. Could have used a proper basic attack. We're still looking cool. Still looking really cool. But we are absolutely getting carried by that Ithaca there. And this guy is just basically having super big stats and standing in the front row and making use of damage reduction by attack from our trained stats. That's about it. I wonder what the final heal will be. Mini got CC there, okay, but what the final heal will be. 48, what is that, billion? 48 billion damage. Was out-damaged by a C+ Eloise. And this guy has Gk+Defier, holy damage, keep that in mind, and about 100 million attack. I think this Eloise has a flag equipped. Yeah. Here? Yeah. I mean, that speaks very, very clear language, if we are honest. 1.8 billion with 2 separate passive skills dedicated solely to heal. And That is quite the sadness. That is really quite the sadness. Let's check out that Eloise, just so you get an idea. There she is. Eloise, C+ with the blocks. It's a nice copy. I mean, it has nice attack. And yeah, it does. She does have a flag equipped. She does indeed have a flag equipped. Yeah. I don't know. It doesn't feel like we're going to save this. I put Lingering Melody of the Universe on this guy though. Thought this would be kind of helpful, getting some extra damage. Maybe we should put something on this guy too. I think the Innocent wants like a crown. Crown would be good on him. Ah, and she died so early. But she would have been so useful if she didn't die. Do we have a frog? There, Fortune J-Toad. I think that will help. Okay, let's try another. Let's try stage 3. Let's see what we can do. I'm not very hopeful, honestly. Like, I think if we are on the boss stage, we're gonna get absolutely destroyed. Ah, she still takes so much damage. I don't like it. I wanted to survive. I kind of wanted to survive. Because she's so good. She can block so many enemy attacks. Look at that. There was really proper heal there. And the skin is cool. Oh, damage over time. Have to upgrade her to X tier. Ooh, that stage is not nice to us. That is really not a nice stage. Costing us our Ithaka and our Eloise. Okay, that is all of our damage. That is indeed all. Did I not hack just absolutely destroy one of the back row mages? Okay. That is kind of insane. Let's see that again. A little bit of stun. Ah, we are twined though. I don't think we're going to survive the next wave of damage over time on this dude. Also forgot to equip Attribute Purifier on this guy, apparently. They got the Oberon Twine ability, which is by far the meanest Twine ability ever. Okay, that was sad. I think we're already losing. I think we don't even make it to the boss. I was like, okay, we're going to make it to the boss. Yeah, no, dude. I don't think so. I don't think so. We just put a toad on this guy and hope he survives, I guess. Can also put a little bit of soul power on him. Where's my Ithaka? It's also Ithaka video in a sense, so that's pretty nice. Blood Dominator copy's better than the one on our Ithaka. That is just mad. That is just mad that this copy's better. I don't know. We're going to sacrifice it as food. That much I can tell you. Okay, next one. Let's see. Okay. So far, so... Oh, that twine's not nice. That twine from those guys is like really, really mean. It's like really, really mean. And so much damage over time. But you really can't go for damage over time purify. Bloody ticks, I should have put an artifact on him. Okay. Getting a little damage there. Got the twine, thank you. Come on. Okay. Not bad. Not an Hake. Providing some additional stun. One is dead. Annabelle effect. Very, very nice. Okay. Okay, so far is okay. Active skill doing major damage there on the back row. We just have to survive a little bit more. Ithaka healing back up. Oh, didn't heal very much. Didn't heal very much. Shield coming in absolutely clutch here. Absolutely. And even the counterattack effect of the enemy there. It's nearly enough to kill our Dominator. But Dominator dominates at 1% HP. I now would really like to see the damage numbers from AFK Journey. In AFK Journey you can see how much damage a hero took. That would be interesting now, because at least that is like the one thing he did. He took a lot of damage. But like, I mean, compared to Ithaka, there's just no chance. He's just doing nothing compared to that. Yeah. Let's try Onki. We have a Bink Onki. New copy I bought, by the way. Didn't mention that. I bought that yesterday. Oof. Big boss. Ithaka. A little bit of Onki damage. Freeze, good. Ah, that Ithaka looks like he wants to die. Kinda feeling that this Ithaka is going to die. Yeah. My feeling is right. Okay, we definitely don't have the damage for that. We definitely don't have the damage for that. I mean, I'm kind of lying. We do have the damage for that. We do have the damage, but it's in Transcendence Heroes, obviously. Unless Dominator wants to solo that. He does have the Onkirimaru buff. So, the Onkirimaru buff could in theory be more damage than his own damage. Is this the meta? Is this what we are going to do? Are we going to just buff him up with Onkirimaru buffs? But he's going to be CC'd. Doesn't matter. But it would be funny. It would be funny. Ah! Okay. I mean, with Onkirimaru buffs, he kinda can do damage. Wait a second. Wait a second. Okay. I put Sweet Wonder, so the Iffy Candy Bar on the Overlord. We have 4 extra Onkirimarus and the main Onkirimaru. And we are going to see if that has any more chance to deal damage. Let's see. Come on. Okay. Demon can take a hit. I'm not too sure. Okay. 4 Onkirimaru stacks now on this guy. We are dying. That is the problem. That was major. That was a lot more damage. Okay, wait. If we put Crown back, maybe? Maybe, is there a chance? Is there a chance we deal damage? Any damage, maybe? Come on. I mean, it's the first hero, but it can't be that bad. Okay. Last try. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, Crown is saving us for the start, but the thing is we have to kind of get through the CC RNG, and that little seed there from the Oberon really doesn't... Yeah. Doesn't really make me think that this is going to work out. Okay. So far so good. We are back from the Twine. Active skill coming in. 1 hit, 2 hit, 3 hit, 4 hit, 5 extra hits. I think that's the most damage Dominator has ever done. And I don't really think it's enough to clear this stage. Sorry guys, I don't think we are going to get this. Okay, 1 more hit. The heal is so bad. Like, it's really ridiculous. Oh wait, we can run Balance Strike. We have to do 1 more. We have to do 1 more. Why do I not run Balance Strike? We could really heal that time. We are tanky enough. So stupid by me. We could just run Balance Strike. We should. Should we? Yeah, we can't. We are not going to be crit in this. My god. Wrong setup here. Bad YouTuber. Write down in the comments that I'm a noob. No, don't. Please. It's going to get filtered anyway. But yeah. Don't run anti-crit in Sealand. They don't crit you. They really don't crit you. Do I have 2 seeds on me? Are you serious? That must be a joke. I mean, we don't really have healing curses here. Okay, we weren't CC'd, so that's good. Taking a little bit of damage. Okay, now we have good heal. So that works out. But we're not going to be able to deal enough damage within 50 rounds. Especially if we ever so often have 1 round where we are CC'd. And we have to run Control Purify, otherwise we're never going to get out. The other thing is... Yeah, that is another topic for maybe a video about Oberon. There we are going to talk more about the seeds. So yeah, pointless. Pointless, we are not going to make it. We went as far as we could. So, the first hero that I had in Idle Heroes. And I thought he was good. Turns out, I was wrong. The effect is still cool. We have to give him credits for that. The axe looks absolutely gorgeous, and if you give me a skin where I can put this on my LFA, I will be bloody happy. Imagine LFA with that axe in the hand. Ooh. Or for the fanboys, because I know there are some of you guys that are big fanboys of this dude. That would fit. Like, instead of the sword, big armor, and like the Dominator axe. Ooh, I could see that. I could see that. Well, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to have some very nice copies, like this S tier, for example, and don't really have any starry gems, and you look into the game and think, well, Wraec, it's bloody expensive. I can't afford to spend 2,500 for, what is that, 115 euro, then don't worry. Go into the description of the video. There is a link to SG Hub. That is the best source for you to buy starry gems. You can just go there, starting from 20k starry gems. They sell you any amount that you want, and you get the starry gems quick and fast. Maybe I will even do the ticket, we'll see. And it's your best source of starry gems. Every so often we even run a giveaway there, so stay tuned for that. Join the Discord. And other than that, I wish you a great day. We'll see us in the next one.